Another prophecy that we're looking at is the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. It's going to be placed under a sharing arrangement between Jew and Gentile. Revelation 11:1 and 2 is very clear on this. It says, "And there was given unto me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein, but the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not. For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months." Now this is the time of the Great Tribulation. On November 1, 2013, Bayet Yehudi, the Jewish Home Party, introduced a bill to the Israeli Knesset that would place the Temple Mount under a sharing arrangement. Now this is a 2,000-year-old prophecy, and if enacted, this bill would allow Jews and Muslims to worship and pray on the Temple Mount equally. And this potentially explosive bill is still under consideration. Now, another prophecy that aligns itself up with this is a Jewish temple will be built on the Temple Mount. Along with Revelation 11:1 and 2, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 through 4 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day, the coming of our Lord, shall not come, except there comes a falling away first, and the man of sin, the Antichrist, be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God." According to the Temple Institute website, the Temple Institute, founded back in 1987 and headed by Rabbi Chaim Richman, a friend of ours, is dedicated to every aspect of the biblical commandment to build the holy temple of God on Mount Moriah. In January of 2011, Rabbi Chaim Richman of the Temple Institute revealed to the public for the very first time detailed construction plans for the chamber of hewn stone, the seat of the great Sanhedrin, which is a central component of the holy temple complex on the Temple Mount. These complete and highly intricate plans constitute the first stage of a historical undertaking of the Temple Institute, the drafting of the blueprints for the entire holy temple complex. Now, this hasn't been able to be fulfilled for the last 2,000 years. It's when 2 Thessalonians was written. And now here we have an institute, the Temple Institute, that has the plans, blueprints. In March of 2016, the Temple Institute initiated a plan to identify, select, and register Kohanim priests who would be eligible to take part in the process of preparing the red heifer, which is used in the ritual of purification of those who would perform Torah-based commandments. For the first time in 2,000 years, said Rabbi Chaim Richman, the leader of the Temple Institute, after miraculously returning to the land of Israel, we are beginning the process of reinstating the biblical purity of the Jewish priesthood. And furthermore, all the furniture, the Temple Institute has all the furniture for Israel's third temple. It's now complete. Everything from the brazen altar, the brazen laver, the candelabra overlaid with gold, the altar of incense, the table of shewbread, and a replica of the Ark of the Covenant. I've seen it many times. So these prophecies, 2,000 to 2,500 years ago, we're watching them come to pass in intricate detail right before our very eyes, letting us know we absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, are in the end time just prior to the second coming of Jesus Christ.